Hola, el perro. He's not stray though. Hola. I love how you see like
Chinese restaurant.
this Chinese restaurant. Oh wow, Chinese restaurant. Look at this. In the middle of nowhere. I love how you find restaurants in the middle of nowhere here, like random bar, seafood place right here. You know, you'd never even know. Do you want to go here? Honey, you like the veins? Look at the veins popping right now. Veins are popping right now. My wife doesn't care. I care though, I love it. Some more examples of having to watch where you walk. Look at this. It will fall right down there. You have a very interesting mix of like industrial buildings with homes and then restaurants, like in random places. It's so interesting.
Oh, I found Starbucks. Wow.
Starbucks?
Yeah, they have Starbucks here. You want to see the prices? When I go over there, they have Cabo Land.
What's Cabo Land?
There's Cabo Land and there's Starbucks.
Cabo Land and Starbucks.
Yeah, they have souvenirs there.
Starbucks coffee. Check that out.
What?
Look at this cool sign, walking sign. Cabo Land.
It's quaint though.
Oh, they got a lot of stuff here. Shot glasses, sombreros, towels, medicine. There's pharmacies everywhere around here. It's crazy.
Do I go to Cabo Land?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Look, they got booze here too.
You can buy a hat for $19. Wow.
See?
It's like bringing one person because it's an actual tourist. I don't know. These prices are in American.
Right.
They're charging $8 for a shirt.
Right.
Although the typical beach town would be like $20 for a shirt.
Right.
So
Right.
still
Still cheaper.
wow, look at
Yeah.
that shirt.
Super promotion,
Yeah,
$18 for a shirt, which they're saying is $380 in pesos, but I don't know what the conversion is. But more than likely, it's going to cost more to pay in the American
Yeah.
than with the peso.
Really nice shirts here.
So they tell you right here what the conversion is, but we Googled it and it actually comes out to $19. $1 US comes out to $19.99, almost 20 pesos when you actually do the Google conversion. So this is obviously not accurate, I'm assuming, but you find this everywhere. They have their own way of calculating, you know what I mean? So are you gonna stand there and argue over, you know, a peso? Probably not. Cool. So Cabo Land, we just walked out of Cabo Land. We didn't purchase anything, but it's very expensive. So when they're advertising, I mean, they're telling you the price is flat out, you know, in there, but they're advertising in American money primarily, and then pesos. They give you the conversion. As we just showed you, the conversion is not exactly accurate, but it is what it is. You're not going to find it to be accurate anywhere you go. You're always going to overpay if you're using the US dollar here. So it's more convenient, yeah. And is it worth fighting for? I don't think so. My wife and I, we got pesos, you know, from the bank just to kind of get a feel for, you know, what it's like to be here. But you're always going to be spending a couple dollars more. Even in restaurants, like I said earlier, in restaurants you might actually be spending about maybe $15 less if you use pesos when compared to the American dollar. So it all depends on where you're going, what you're going to be charged. But at the end of the day, it's not, we haven't seen too much of a discrepancy as far as all this stuff goes. Senor Frogs.
Billy Kitchen. It looks like a souvenir store.
Starbucks. You want to go Starbucks?
Check it out. That girl's looking like fun. I like to get a shirt from this.
Yeah, we get a shirt.
Yeah, look at that. Ooh, they don't have that in America.
They don't have that in America.
That
my wife
donut.
said.
I don't think they have that donut.
The donut?
I didn't even know they sell donuts at Starbucks. I know they sell cake pops. I didn't know they sell donuts.
Oh,
Other
this
side.
way.
And one of us would be cheaper than the other one at the resort, probably. That's the whale. Whale? See the whale watch.
Oh, right.
Wow, there's like a mall. Wow, there's more over here. Look, it's like a mall.
Wow.
Nachos and potatoes and 2 beers. Not bad. Nachos and potatoes and 2 beers for $5.
Right. Hola. So, my wife had to go into Starbucks alone because they're allowing one person in per group. Now I'm just going to sit back and enjoy some of my Coke Zero, which is not on that side of my bag. It's over here. So hopefully the camera doesn't fall down. It is gorgeous and breezy in Cabo today. Super breezy, and we are having a great time. Honestly, we've done a lot of beach sites. You know, we've seen a lot of beaches since we've gotten here. My wife loves the beaches. I personally don't really care too much for the beach, but I am having the best time just walking around the city. Just walking around the city. Guys, if you were in a resort, you wouldn't be able to see what this is like, you know what I mean? And you know what's interesting? The Coke Zero here, see, sin azúcar, I think that's how you say it, azúcar, sugar, sin, no sugar. It tastes different than the Coke Zero in the US, which is pretty cool. You know what is really popular over here in Mexico is the beer and the soda. You see a lot of people drinking Coke, whether it's mostly full calorie Coke, you know, regular Coke, or what a lot of people in other countries refer to as full fat Coke, right? So it's very popular here, as well as beer. Beer is very popular here. You know, a lot of Corona, a lot of tequila, as you guys might have, you know, speculated. Very cool, very different. I like it here a lot. It's really cool. I mentioned before, they're very serious about the COVID-19 thing here in Mexico. This is the stuff that they're promoting very heavily, but they take temperature checks everywhere you go, and you know, they're very serious about it. My wife 500 pesos to go to Starbucks, right? And so she came back and said they didn't have change for the 500 pesos. 500 pesos is $25 American, around about, you know what I'm saying? According to Google today, because it changes every day. That shows you how little money they carry as far as money goes. You know what I'm saying? You know, 500 pesos is a lot here, but it's very little money. You know, according to our pocket, if you think $25 is not all that much money. You know what I'm saying? So keep that stuff in mind. So I ended up giving my wife 200 pesos, and hopefully we'll have change for 200 pesos. If not, we came fully stocked with lower bills, but I am looking. Oh, my wife has her drink, so she's good. It's a really nice little plaza.
Yeah, it's like a mall, right?
What does that say? Cacha
Rich
Marada? They have pharmacies everywhere. Beautiful. So beautiful. Look at this. It's nicer than our hotel pool. So many pharmacies are advertised here. It's crazy.
And happy pills.
Yesterday when my wife and I were walking, some guy was advertising the pharmacy outside of the pharmacy, and he says something like, Hola, hola. Come in. We have the happy pills. No prescription needed. And I think he said something about Viagra, right? Yeah, he said something about Viagra or something like that.